the game, lane-wise, nothing too out of the ordinary going to be happening by the looks of it. I guess the question is, Lanham, where does he stay? Does he hang out with old 11 up top?
I think he's just going to play mid.
Yeah.
Like, just walk around, see what you find. You know, if for whatever
begins.
reason it is a dual lane mid here in BGR, he might be able to help out the Timber a bit.
Okay.
I think Old Chicken might suffer just because it is a strategy and they're going to have double range. But that's the main reason why they wanted the IO in the first place, is just to make the laning phase a little bit stronger. But we'll see how things kind of shape up here. FY obviously can round. He doesn't have to stay mid if he feels like, you know, Mikasa's going to be fine. But if for whatever reason Chicken's have to get the pressure or the rotation meeting, there's always the opportunity for him to come in save.
As well, like, yeah. So old 11, he's going to be, well, by the looks of it, doing jungling. So he's going to go for the jungling Tusk,
And we got the jungle Beastmaster as well.
Old Lanham get the levels on the Titan on the top lane. Oh, looks like we are a bit of lane. I might give the old reboot.
Just let everyone know the timing. Yeah, we're not missing much of anything. There's already one kill for us in the dire jungle, but since it's more or less everyone farming. Important to note that Mikasa has been crushing the first couple of waves. He is 7-1 at the end of the game, and of course the jungle Beatmaster on is gonna probably go side of the map than old 11, just because Tusk is innately a much slower jungler. But the most thing to keep in mind between these two heroes is that Tusk can do something in the lane, whereas Beastmaster really does double things. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult for BGR to kind of get their footing until Yang finally does get that ultimate.
Hold on. I don't know if I disrupt the mid lane matchup. You said old Chicken taking a bit of a beat down, and indeed McKay 12-3 against the CS of this Timber top lane. Old Lanham. I did man not a trouble. He's still deep here. Oh shit! He's to sleep. I am still time. No. Magic missiles back, and well, VG they'll pick themselves up there. So bringing it to 1-1. And I don't know what I was trying to. I guess did you go for that warning? Was that just now? No, that was from earlier.
I think he was just trying to scout out to see if
the jungling was going.
Yeah, they were finding the junk. Maybe he wanted to try to soak a little bit of XP from the camps, but with the fly and like missing, he was a little bit questionable, I think, to go something like that. But regardless, he found him, so he pretty much has a good idea of what's going down. The FY actually making that rotation towards mid. As kind of talked about, he's got Hurricane Rune bottled up, so he'll be able to keep Mikasa more or less safe. And this is an interesting dynamic here that they have with the Storm mid, because typically, you know, Timbersaw, he's going to farm against anyone, but Storm, who is not known for winning his lane, against Timber, he can actually do very well, because Timber has to be in melee range to be able to do any sort of harassment here like Storm. So it's like, BGR getting away with the greedy mid, who transitions well into the mid game. Especially when you have Drow Aura. And it's not like E-Homer directly punishing him. It's going to be down to, you know, old Olin's rotations once he's deciding to move around the map.
Well, we'll see what he's able to achieve there. And as you said, I mean, looking back at the mid lane, it's just such a polarizing story for both of them. You know, Mikasa, he's had a great time. Timber, not at all. You know, Chicken is for. But I guess there's going to be a point in this game as well. If old Chicken, the game goes on, he does kind of become the, you know, the beastly Timber source that we have seen in pro gaming. But yeah, they don't really have the ways of killing it. Timber, they don't have also magical.
Yeah, they have a lot of physical DPS, which is mild concerning. The only thing that really deals with him, I think, is the Storm damage. Because a lot of what Storm does is magic.
Okay.
Like Overload and Static Remnant, even the Lightning health is magic damage, so that's gonna be their go-to. And the other thing you can that it's pretty easy for their team to attack Timber well. Goes for the rare.
Yeah, indeed, for the stop as well. Can they get themselves this kill? Looking towards FY. They get it, and we'll have the turnaround. The ice has come through. The rotation BGR, the aggressive E-Home, and find ourselves.
Really good start here from BGR. They realize that as long as they can control the runes, allow Mikasa to have a good game, because of right now, E-Home has yet to punish. Old has yet to really make a successful rotation. I guess he got the one assist.
Hello, looking to Mikasa. He's not level 6 yet. Can he pay his way out of this with the help of FY? Might be able to stop coming through. There's the spot. In comes Mr. Snowball.
That's what I was hoping to see from Miho.
Yeah.
Just punish that storm mid. Ideally, you want to kill him at least like 2 or 3 times before level 6. Fortunately for VGR, that hasn't been the case. That's his first death. He's halfway to level 6.
Yep.
Once he gets the ball lightning, those kind of all snowball ganks are going to be totally ineffective. You're not going to be able to lock this hero down unless you have like a static storm. Disruptor is only level 4 right now, so it's still going to be a bit away.
Mid lane again. CP's coming back. Pro Mikasa. Yeah, not quite level 6, so. Unable to get the opening. Bottom lane. Pressure being put on. Ice. Skipping the creeps out. 37 for 6 compared to 27 for 12 of Ends Drow Ranger. So the farm's certainly going a little bit better for Lifestealer. And especially if they can get this tower hit as well. And looks like he should be able to just trying to ward off the walls. Actually, the Storm can sleep with both of them. And Ice. Yeah, he'll take both. So extra bit of XP and gold. Very nice from Man's Farm, and there we have it. Tower as well. Old Lanham, he'll be the one to peak the last hit though. So Ice, he's going to be given a severe talking to.
Yeah, I think it's overall kind of even for both teams. Clearly, VR want to have the stronger laning phase. Like you don't pick a Drow Ranger and not have strong lanes. So there is marksmanship aura up and available, so it's giving the 28 bonus damage to the entire team. Even at this stage, you can start to see pushes coming out.
I think I'm going to try and reconnect that again, Andy.
Okay.
Because you've got no lag. Why have I got lag?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
There we go, let's think about it. We're not missing anything.
Yeah, there's no kills that have happened. It's
Oh, we're good.
everyone farming.
Oh, we're good. We're good shot. Oh, no. Did you stop moving or did that lag? No, we're good. Did it! We're good.
We did it.
Dire's
We
middle
beat the
tower
great
is under
firewall of
attack.
China. There we have it. And this is beautiful. Oh, that was a good reconnect. That feels good. Yeah, we didn't miss anything. Still pretty static. Oh, what was our prediction in terms of kills? You said 5 minutes. Oh, it's still in the 0 for 5 region.
Yep.
You're close. You are doing well. Let's see how if this movement goes well. No, if I'm the captain, they're not going to come around here. Hang on. Old Lanham has Ice in him. We've seen it so many times. It's 7 minutes in. The China sides, they love to get their carry involved in the action. They really do. I'll see if they find an opportunity with that. And we'll see as well if VGR expects, if they do expect Lifestealer to be up there. Obviously they'll see us off the map, then really give the down bumps to try and get it up to that level 6 static. And the reaction for VGR cast just go over with the back of FY. Well, he's trying to lead in, but the snowball straight into the Drow Ranger. Oh, fighting along. And then alive, and he's got this time, but the check was slow. It's going to get taken down. F1 they'll find themselves a second lead home. Old Chin with the double kill. DDC teaming himself straight away. No way to cancel that. But there we have it. The Lifestealer bomb caught him off guard. Old 11's task, it's working out. He's been involved in every kill so far.
It's something that they desperately need with their lineup. So when they were down to their last pick, they needed a hero that could force the engagement.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really anything left because they had it first up that was going to be going mid. So they couldn't pick Queen, they couldn't pick Puck. They had to get a hero who had some like jungling capabilities and could also just say, we're fighting right here and right now. So Tusk just seemed to alleviate all the problems that their draft had for eHome up until that point. And, so far it's been working out.
The bomb for Mikasa with the haze stream ready to go for it. Famous being spotted out. Scotty's come on easy drop to land. And after Mikasa can't get the initial goal. Thinking about the TP. Can they actually find anything in return? That's the question. Well, they're looking to move in on TM, but Yang turns around with the roar. Side just as well. Going to come before the rage wearers off. So I don't think. No, it's going to be fine. Not messed up with the blue. It's not enough to trap them. Ulti is around with the burst, but Evo, they've already lost 2. Tower hits onto Yang. Can he de-aggro? Where's the de-aggro? It's not there. Yang taken down the tower. They lose one in return, but VGR looking to move in for more. Magic missile onto Old Chicken to find themselves a third. Double kill from Mikasa. The snowball across the tree line as Old 11 trying to escape, but they're looking to chase it down. Zipping forward. Can Mikasa get the connection? He can. The flow is there from the overload. One more touch, they'll do it. A 4th kill for VGR. Fantastic fight for them. They're down on the bottom lane.
And they're just going all in. Are you going to see them maybe continue a little bit more? FY taking some damage here. Looks like they'll be able to tether to end and be just fine. But the damage output that BGR have at this stage in the game is nuts.
I mean, look at this. 9 minutes in, a storm that's 3-1-2. That is you don't see that on a Storm Spirit every day.
Yeah, but it's all due to the fact that he has a Wisp that's been coming to his lane,
Yeah,
making sure
FY.
that he's having a good laning phase. He's against a Timber mid, which I think this is a really good way of punishing the greediness of a Timber because he can't just like straight up beat a ranged hero. He'll just farm. You know, it's like playing a Zeus mid. Both heroes just farm in the matchup. So that being said, Storm is happy with trading the farm because during the mid game, his
Radiant's
initiation
top tower
potential
is
and
under attack.
the kind of way he scales into the mid late game is going to just be more valuable than what a Timber brings. So eHome kind of finding themselves in a bit of here. Obviously, there's a lot more Dota to be played, so there's a chance for eHome to make a way back into this. But for right now, BGR seem to be kind of hitting all the timings.
I really do indeed. Mid lane, Casa, tethered up by FY, Yang getting a lot of space up top. As eHome have 3 mid, old 11, joining the crew, they'll smoke up, they want to look for some action. With the snowballs, see what they can find. They may catch Mikasa going down to Rune. The question is they have enough shot. They do have a static storm. They might have to pop it in, they will. They want to get this kill, and they should do. The control of the destruction is enough. Oh, a splitter to the face as well. No messing from eHome as they take down that kill. And it's a good kill as well.
I mean, he got the rune.
I guess he did.
Yeah, he got the regen. Worth it.
We'll see if he can work some magic with that when he's back. That's arguably, yeah, the best rune to have on the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. I mean, DD
DD at a stage as well. It means a lot.
It's very solid. So, the way the game's kind of shaping up, VGR are still well on their way to hitting that timing. You know, N just finishes up his Dragon Lance right now. They can start going for the CDs. At 11 minutes, I would actually say that it might be a tiny bit behind in regards of towers, because even the offlane tier 1 is still standing. But I think that's also because eHome, you know, they sent 4 heroes up at like, you know, 7 minutes or 8 minutes, and they decided to go for a kill on End at that stage. So they realized that stopping the momentum of VGR as soon as humanly possible is how they win this game. Because if they transition later on, you know, eHome during the mid game, they have this Timber who's really hard to take down. Lifestealer played by Ice Ice Ice, clearly going to be a big threat as well. But it's interesting to me because the Storm kind of, it throws a wrench in eHome's plans, because normally at Juro Strat you would just say it falls off so hard at a certain point, like post 30 minutes, that you would probably just say that eHome would win. But Storm is that hero who just adds the X factor, you know, the pick-off potential, and how much damage he can do with the marksmanship, the extra damage with a True Shot Aura. Or, no, excuse me. Could be in trouble.
And the static storm set up. Oh, it lifted up! He lived! Oh no! Oh, he shoots out the Thunder Strike down with the doubles out!
He's got the regen.
Oh, that's not the combo you're looking for as the Disruptor.
Oh god, that was actually so unfortunate. If he waited even 1 more second,
then he would have been still in the ring, yeah.
Yeah, he would have been dead for sure. That is a very big opportunity missed here for eHome. Killing that Storm after the laning phase and just stopping him from getting to that Orchid, that is huge for them.
Oh, Venom, gonna walk to Mikasa, he's got the DD, the other ring you're talking about that he loves to have, dip his damage, dip his that, but the snowball comes out, the central stop is working for eHome, the control of the silence for today's commentator, not throwing, not gonna be enough, but they've lost 2 already, Ice coming in the middle of it all, and he goes for the TP out, but there's 5 heroes being down on him. VGR once again, I mean, it's just, the decision making from eHome just hasn't been top notch, and VGR outplaying them every time.
I mean, this is a Roshan too. That's the other problem, is because the fact that you have this Beastmaster and they have the Precision Aura, they can just go for Roshan at any given point. There's only 1 hero on the side of VGR that's not ranged, and of course that is Beastmaster. He's almost got his book 1, he's going to have it after this Roshan goes down. Even though VGR haven't really taken the towers, they still have a tremendous amount on all 3 of the cores. Like, Yang is still sitting at 69 creep kills in a 13-minute game. This is like a jungle slash offlane Beastmaster. And they're already looking to start pushing towers. It's 13 minutes in, sure, they haven't taken a tier 1, but they have all the momentum in the world. Like, team fights like that, when you're playing this type of strategy, you take the entire map away from your opponent.
Radiant's bottom
I mean, look at
tower
Mikasa
is
as well,
under
Storm
attack.
Spirit. He is building towards the Orchid first. Why the Orchid first? Because of the Bloodstone that we see most Storm Spirits being picked up.
Orchid with Dro Aura is
It's
like,
just-
it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, he gets a bonus 42 damage right now. That's pretty much like having a Demon Edge and your inventory. So if he has an Orchid, he solo kills any hero on the side of eHome, maybe barring Ice Ice Ice, because much toggling can more than likely keep you in. But now VGR.
Oh, hello, Yang. He's maybe surrounded a little bit too long. Here comes the TP reaction. They'll jump straight away on the Beastmaster. Gets the raw on Joel. Chicken feed. F5. Trying to look for some kind of save. It's not going to work. The snowball, ball on ball action. Aya's popped as well. The castle turned up. Spins up it forward. With a good straight. Spins out. It's got me home. There's a full fight. This time, Easy Reborn making the best of. They'll lose the castle. He's got the Aegis head. Trying to TP out. The Echo stops there in time. Can Mikasa save himself in this one? Looking for the zip now. Zoo. They're already trying to close him off. Trying to chase him down with a lot of mana. Mikasa himself. Oh, he went for the TP. Zips out. Smart plays from Mikasa, keeps himself alive, but overall, eHome happy with the outcome of that one. 3 heroes down and the Aegis popped as well.
Where was the Venge?
Hello.
Like, that was just total miscommunication from VGR. They were pushing into the tier 2, and they say, okay, well, we have the Aegis advantage on our Storm. We could probably take this engagement, but the fact that there was no defensive swap means that as soon as they go on somebody, they're just dead. So instead of being able to, you know, potentially swap out Mikasa on the first death, he just dies because he's under the static storm. And then after that point, the rest of the team dies in the meantime because Snowball comes out from Mold 11. So I don't know if that's just on the Venge for not being there, or the fact that the breakdown in communication, you know, DDC not saying, hey, I'm not here, please wait like 20 more seconds before you decide to fight, and eHome with a huge defense.
Absolutely, and then defense that needed. I think we see on the graph, indeed, there was a kind of a 4-5k lead. Now it's swung back round. You know, by no means a massive difference, and as we can see, you know, one team fight this stage of the game will, you know, resurrect any kind of position that the team's been pulling down to. And VGR, they're looking to regain that one. They're smoked up, moving them around over to the Radiant side of the map. See what they can do here. At the same time, eHome in a very defensive posture. They're going to smoke up themselves. Lifestealer getting himself deep inside the Centaur Conqueror. And they'll look to lead the way with that one. They're looking to get a nice stomp. Looking with the high ground, scan, coming out from the Dire. They know that they're here. They know there's a smoke on smoke action. What's being dropped down? They'll see the Centaur. They'll wonder that there's something fishy going on. FY coming in a position on the side. Where's the jumping going to be? Well, it's to the side. Going on to FY, takes him out. The captain sits in the middle of the fight. The wall's coming there. So they'll be the belt standing on the stand. They'll find it raw. On the side, gets to the gun. On the side. He keeps himself alive. The only toggle. Lifestealer's going to live at eHome. Moving in for more. They're down 2. They're going to look towards Yang. Zip coming forward. The old chicken with the chakra finds the third. Right, DDC on the retreat, but the kinetic field's down. The swap, he tries to dodge the stop, but he will, but he's not going to be able to dodge the end of his life. Snowball to the backside, EDC taken down, and eHome with the last 2 fights under their belt, they're regaining that strength that we expect to see from eHome, a team tipped to be the hottest in China at the moment.
Oh, that was just a disaster. Did FY get stunned? He must have, because he had tether that entire time, and he didn't try to get out after Ice started going on him, so... You know, back-to-back 2 fights where VGR just get routed, more or less, and that's going to be really good for eHome because a Joroskachi typically wants to hit their stride roughly like, you know, 25 minutes. That's when they're their most powerful. And then all of a sudden, it's just...
Go on here, Andrew.
Yo, Crimson's fine.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, okay.
I mean, he's not dying, is he?
Think about this. There's piece. Yep. Then there's Necronomicon, which is more physical damage. Then you have Ventura. Then you have Precision Aura. He needs to be able to frontline and also deter the enemy from trying to attack him. So reactive armor plus Crimson for his whole team is that their team is entirely physical damage.
Okay.
The Storm is the only person who does any magical DPS whatsoever. So against 4 out of 5 of the heroes of GR, it's more than okay.
Alright. Some tasty stuff.
Yeah.
From the chicken.
Yeah, well, Chicken, I think his itemization is pretty on point for this game, I would say.
Okay. I mean, do we now expect to see him kind of move back into the more orthodox, getting the Bloodstone online? He's got the Crimson Guard.
He needs a mana regeneration item for sure. You can't just walk around with only a Crimson and be happy with, like, your mana expenditure is going to outweigh your regen by a long shot until you get at least 1 item.
Be able to finish off this tier 1 here in the mid lane. Old Chicken as he clears out of the way. No reaction from VGR. They'll put the fortification, but not looking to fight at this stage again. And coming forward. Just poking his head in. He's trying to build towards... I mean, is this going to be an S and Y, or is this Yasha then BK?
I would probably say BKB.
Yeah. Oh, hello. That's not a tree.
I think S and Y is... It's not really that helpful for Dro in this game, because if you have S and Y, and you get jumped on by the Tusk or the Lifestealer, it's not like the extra movement speed and health from that item is going to save you. Like, Home will kill you, even if you have a little bit of extra health. But if you have a BKB, you can just walk away from the open wounds. You don't have to worry about Killer Titan Stomp. You don't have to worry about Snowball Stun, or Glimpse, or any of that nonsense. So I think that's probably going to be the item. In the meantime, looks like Storm finishes up his Orchid. And even though this timing, you know, truth be told, is pretty late for Mikasa, given the fact that he was doing very well mid, he has died 3 times. So I think now he needs to just go like directly into BKB and hope that his initiation can kind of tilt the fights in VGR's favor. I think they're just going to struggle in this late game.
Things on the mid lane. They'll make a big push. And they're going to wins. And in a lot of trouble. And he goes down wood trap and FY immediately with the save. Takes him out. Now FY will almost step over the way back. He may look to try and tether across, but yeah, he's going to have the tether available. No, they've got him. Oh, no, they... Yeah, they've got him. Oh, no,
Oh, wait,
what?
that was a little bit comical, but in the meantime, they killed the offlane tier 1.
They did, well, and they killed the tier 1. I was looking to them.
Yeah.
Tibble was up there, they're punishing.
All in all, a good trade for VGR. That's book 3-2, I think.
Yeah, he's still managed to get a nice pace John as well.
Yeah, this is still, you know, it's still doable for VGR, but they're kind of running out of time, I feel. The Lifestealer will eventually reach this kind of like critical mass where he'll just be able to go on somebody and kill them, you know, force a swap or whatever, force a relocate. And Beastmaster Roar is nice and everything, but you still have to worry about the damage output of the Timber Saw. Static Storm on Fenrir is pretty scary, Earth Splitter. Ehome just have a very well-rounded draft.
Kill the bot. Do they have any smokes? Who's got the smokes? No smokes at the moment. Just a straight up movement towards the top. See what they can do. Rip port. Trying to close in. Oh no, Mikassa's out of there. Still, FY in the neighbourhood. He's been left by DDC, FY alone. But he'll be fine. Sells himself off to the east. The push still coming in from EO. 3 heroes towards the top, eyeing up that tier 1. Fairly low at the moment, so they can certainly look to finish it off with this push. Now, Ice, a few hundred gold away from the Desolator.
I'm kind of wondering if, you know, VGR clearly want the next Roshan. That's kind of what you do. Is dire Jura strats, is you just kill Roshan over and over again, and then just start running on lanes and hope that your Aegis kind of carries the fight by having 2 lives in the storm. They haven't even killed the mid-tier 1 and it's 21 minutes in. There's a Solar Crest on 11. So between the Crimson and the Solar Crest, I think Ehome are itemizing perfectly.
Yeah.
Like they understand that the biggest threat that VGR have is the ability to kill somebody inside of a Beastmaster Roaring. So because they don't have a traditional save, like an Avenge Swap or something like that, or an Oracle Ultimate, they're itemized so that their cores have an opportunity to live via Crimson, Activate, and then also having the Solar Crest on them. Because at that point you have bonus evasion, lots of armor, flat out damage mitigation from the Crimson, and then you can turn the fight based on the idea that they want to focus down one person. They don't want to split damage. It's all single targeting on the side of VGR. So I think that the way that they're playing this out is more or less perfect. Like they understand what they need to do.
Absolutely, Roshan back up 45 seconds. We'll see how they're able to play around that both sides. Overall net worth difference. It's bangles here at the moment.
Yeah, this game is insanely close. Still anyone can take this.
Yeah.
Still probably a bit more pressure on VGR.
Yeah, for sure. The fact is, they just haven't got as much momentum as maybe they would have hoped to get this with the Drow draft. Yeah. And yeah, Drow BKB now as well. So this is going to help end a lot. Positioning has been pretty good in the fights. He has been taken out 3 times, but at the same time we've seen him get a fair bit of damage out. He's only really gone down in those last couple of fights where VG just have lost it, and he's been the last one stand. As obviously not a lot he can do himself to keep himself alive without FY and the crew around.
Got a little bit of Kali going on, but Roshan's gonna respawn. I have a feeling that contesting this for Ehome isn't actually going to be that difficult because they had Elder Titan. I think Elder Titan and Tusk are probably, you know, 2 of the better Roshan contention heroes in this game. Just because you can throw a Spirit out, and by having it inside a pit, the rest of VGR are like, okay, well if we get slept, it could potentially be like a 3 or 4 man Earth Splitter, and then we have to just back out. So next area of contention most likely going to be that Roche. It's already being circled up here by Fenrir. Then you also have to take into account that VGR do have Beastmaster Vision.
Oh, the question is, how do they play around this? Yeah, they know that they are going to have eyes in at VGR, and they're going to go for the spot play. They're going to go for a smoke.
I like this. They
need to find a kill first. If they find at least one kill,
oh, they don't have to win.
Yeah. They're going deeper. They might settle for him. Yeah, they'll just go straight in. Goodbye, FY. And immediately onto the Roshan. At the same time, Kassa putting pressure in on top. Need home. Continuing to just go for the Roche, and he should find this team mid on his own. So VGR, they are finding something in return, and they may even just try and contest Roshan. TDC and Mikasa smoking up. They're going to start to move in. Roche down to half health. There'll be a little bit of a chance for them to to try and do something sneaky. Let's see, let's go down. So the Hawk in position, buyback from F1, ready to fight. Let's see what goes on. Wait, the Telex coming through the fire. Onto the wall, jumping in, the Static Storm's there in reaction, and puts it in, getting it from the side, trying to dice. But the Crimson Guard is still a little bit, keeps himself low, just bursting down the block 3, Evo, Bigaloos 4, Memory put up on the sidelines as well. BGR, they'll take the Roshan, Yang picks up the Aegis, and picks 4 kills as well, only losing Mikasa. What a Roshan fight for VGR.
Man, Yang carried that so hard. Okay, if he roars ice, he's like the majority of the damage to Roshan. That's the most important part.
Okay, so he turns to Roshan just...
Yeah, because as soon as he roars a lifestealer, that pretty much means that E-Home can't kill Roshan.
Ooh, let's make it a team one.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Old Lanham.
Radiant's top tower.
Like the